Welcome, air signs. Good morning, good afternoon, whichever it is for you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gonna clear out the energies from the last reading. This is going to be your love reading. Your lovey love reading can be for your work and relationships, but I mainly focus on love. Everything we have, everything we deal with in life, by the way, is just a relationship. A relationship with our job, a relationship with our table, with our headphones. Literally, it is that simple. Any whoozy and a doozy, let's see what we can get for air signs. This will not resonate for all, just for the group I am guided to read for. Let us proceed. Hmm. Alright, let us see. Who is this group of air signs dealing with? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Who is this group of air signs dealing with? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's shuffle the deck. Cutting the deck into the shadow side and the Page of Pentacles. Going to new locations. Not avoiding the darkness today. Not avoiding shadow work. Within shadow work is probably one of the most transformative healing methods. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle this deck one more time. And then pull the cards for who is this group of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dealing with? Who is this group of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dealing with? Who is this group of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dealing with? I'm hearing Leo. This group of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting. This is who you're dealing with. This is how they feel about you. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Five of Swords. Behind that is Queen of Swords, and behind that is Ace of Pentacles. So, right off the bat, I'm getting just focusing on the right thing. Focusing on the right thing. We have here two major arcana, and I like to emphasize one major arcana is the prevalent energy within the psyche, the god or goddess that is speaking through the soul. But when you have two, it's like not only is it speaking through the soul, but they're at play there. They're like putting a big ass sign in front of their face, like, look. So who you're dealing with? Somebody who wants to come home. Somebody who has been illuminated some information recently, or just their heart, their mind is in a pretty balanced state right now. Whoever you're dealing with is dealing with the home situation, with a family. I'm saying a baby here. But, like, that was just for a very specific individual. What the dominant energy for this group I am getting is everybody is looking at him or her moving towards their path. Because I'm getting, in their mind, the only thing they're focused on is the Ten of Pentacles. The only thing they're focused on is coming home to you. Right now, like today, they're only focused on coming home to you. Just look at it. The Ten of Pentacles is that happy home life, the perfect home. Like, you could not ask for a better home in this situation. And they can be dealing with a Sagittarius here, or Gemini, or like wanting to come home to this energy. But nonetheless, this is the miraculous energy of the rainbow. After a hurricane comes rainbow, you know. And it's like they just got out of this. They just got out of that cycle. Or they're finally focusing on the right thing here, and there's a balance here. You know, the slingy, you know, vroom, 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 having fun with it too, having a lots of fun with it, and seeing, cause like this is how they feel about you, right? And the Page of Wands is like an immature kitty energy, but not immature. When I say immature, it's just the child who likes to play and is unapologetic for it. Like, why should you apologize for this kitty energy, right? It's like, we need this. We need this. We need this aspect of ourselves. You know how they say, I look at it like this: the child, the student, and the teacher. The past, the present, and the future. You know what I mean? It's just all inclusive, guys. It's everything exists within the same space. So who you're dealing with, they've done some major balancing. They've moved away from a past addiction. Like, there was an addiction here, like leaning towards one side too much. It was always like leaning towards you, and then going back to leaning towards their real life. Not real life, you know what I mean. Like, leaning towards the third dimension too heavily, and then leaning towards you in the astral realm, but not doing anything about it. And then just now it's like a state of in between. And when they get in that state, I like this because, like, the final card here is like the final decision, or like the final energy that ties all of this together, and that's a lot of illumination, lots of illumination. It's like the sun rising. I always get this clairvoyantly, like Alaska being dark for like months, and then the sun just rising and then melting the ice, and like finally, like the animals that were hidden. This is how I'm getting it. Like, think of it like in Antarctica. There's a civilization there that we don't even know about, that has been isolated for centuries. Not because they want to be hidden, or maybe they do, but that doesn't even matter. It's like some of them chose to hide there for one winter, thinking that they would escape, but little did they know that would be the coldest winter of a lifetime. That was actually the winter that was the ice age. Hence, they just were trapped there, and finally the sun rises and melts over that situation, and that final step, that final piece of information helps them make this decision. Because how I'm getting this here is how they feel about you. They feel passionate about you. They just want you. They want to do lots of fun and crazy things about you, because you are the one. You are the one. The Two of Cups is that there will be no one else like you. Like, looking straight into your eyes, not even focusing on the glow here, and just that clack of the cup. I'm hearing this. This is how I'm getting it clear audiently, and how I'm seeing it too. It's like the clack of a cup. Each cup is so harmonized at the same frequency that it gets mistaken from the universe, that they're from two different timelines but the same energy, and it kind of causes a paradoxal energy of disruptive harmonies. I don't know how else to say this in clear terms, but this is how I'm getting it. It's like bing, and then like the frequency increases, and then it only increases to the point where it shatters all the glass, it shatters all the illusions, it shatters everything, it shatters all the options that we're getting in the way, and it focuses only on the one that matters, and that's the one with the rainbow. That's the one with the rainbow, guys. Oh goodness, that's beautiful. And now let's just get the clarifiers, the binding energies here, the last messages atop here. Let's see. Yo, King of Cups. Yeah. Whoever you're dealing with, and the binding energy here, this is a union card. This is this is my union card, okay? This is my union card because the King of Cups is a perfect balance between a feminine king and a masculine king, and being completely comfortable with all things. They are completely comfortable with being in the middle of the ocean, because they know they can just call in their fleet whenever they need to and say, hey, it's time. It's time to do something about this situation, because there was an imbalance of the past of taking on too much within this situation. They were taking on too much, and then the Ten of Wands here is the ending. It's like the end card, the end of that whole situation, that whole burdensome, that baggage. Thank you, universe. That baggage that was involved in this situation. I'm seeing it like I'm seeing it being dropped in this pond here, but like not even aggressively. It's like one by one. It's like watching how I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. It's like somebody is taking these wands and just putting in the lake. And I'm also seeing it like each wand was covered in dirt, but as it goes in the lake, the dirt gets cleared, and it's like, oh, that's why I dealt with you. That's why I dealt with you. One at a time. That's why I dealt with you. That's why I dealt with you. And then it's like removing the illusionary work. That's that illumination card. That's like the next energy here, and like what we end up with. Because we have two tens here. We have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. So that's ending of cycles, like actual ending. It's not the alright, we gotta do more work to end the cycle. It's like this is the final stage of ending the cycle. And now we're moving to the skill card, the precision, the meticulous detail in making the pentacles. This is the pentacle maker. Think of it like this. Is like, where do the pentacles even come from? This guy. Alright? It comes from this person who works endless nights to see their vision come into fruition. And their vision is being this. It's like literally this. It's like an epiphany right here. An epiphany to illuminate the options here. To illuminate which cup holds the golden rainbow. And lots of hard work was being put into this. And now, illumination. Illumination. Not Illuminati, illumination. LOL. Alright. And let's get this over here. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Yup. This is like for both of you. It's like they want this Ten of Pentacles so bad. Anybody that's like, are you sure they're the right one? He kind of like, he kind of just says, S the F up. They're the one. Alright? It's like, it's that balance between masculine and feminine. It's like, S the F up. Alright? I know what I want. Stop trying to tell me what I don't want. And that's balancing. That's that baggage. Alright? That's that baggage that they were carrying. Like, lots of thoughts from everybody else. Lots of thoughts from the past. Lots of thoughts from themselves. And the Four of Summer. Yep, look at that. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontented with life. They just want me to focus on being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Being distracted, being distracted, being distracted from the thoughts that were leading them towards the right place, the thoughts that were leading you towards the right place. Like, however this works in this dynamic, it's like, you were being told the answer pretty much, but you were addicted to the one side that made you feel better. But now it's not going to make you feel better anymore because you just want to see this relationship come into fruition. You want to see the real outcome, the whole reason that this whole situation came into fruition. And it's like, all right, no more being distracted by the burden. No more being distracted by that baggage. Putting them into that lake. With love, okay. Putting them into that lake with love. Like, okay, toodaloo. And some of them you say, to the F and Lou. And then some of them you just say, toodaloo, you know. That balance is like some of them you need to be assertive with it. Like, alright, GTFO. And then like, it was nice working with you. And then the next one, GTFO. You know, it's that some of the vampiric energies you need to deal with like that, and then some of them you just deal with them however they are being asked to deal with them. And then the last card over this lasting overall energy, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So give me a second here because something very specific wants to come out. Yeah, okay, so going back to the Ten of Pentacles, it's like building the perfect lifestyle. So in the past, whoever you're dealing with, it was like they couldn't proceed forward because they wanted it to be perfect. They wanted this to work out exactly how they wanted it to, because they don't want to f this up. They wanted to make sure that this would be done properly. And how I'm also getting this is all that, because okay, thank you, this one is really clear. Because of all this baggage, because of how this unfolded, because of how it unfolded, you're getting rewarded tenfold, thousandfold, being compensated for your creative talents. How you got through this situation, I'm getting like it was really rough, this situation, because the Ten of Wands is a very like burdensome energy, guys. This is responsibility that isn't even yours. And my throat chakra just did that, so it was probably difficult to stand up for yourself and say this is not my us. This is not my baggage. And but like you didn't deal with it like that, and you're not dealing with it like that. You're just saying kindly, you're kindly saying farewell. And because you did it in such a beautiful manner, you're getting rewarded for it like tenfold. Like tenfold. Being compensated for your creative talents. I'm seeing like this, you're working so hard without the mindset of wanting reward, and you're just like, that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for the greatest good of all. And you're getting rewarded for it, because the temperance card is like the rainbow, right? You're getting rewarded for choosing the right thing here. They're getting rewarded for pursuing the right thing here. This is a hand-in-hand energy. All right, this is meeting halfway. And then this is just the rainbow after the storm, and just an influx of abundance coming your way. This is beautiful, guys. That's what I have for you, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is what I have for you. If this resonated, feel free to like. Don't have to. Don't have to. But feel free to. Subscribe. Come on, man. You're... By the way, guys, I really love your comments. I don't reply to them, but I really feel them. Like, I just love them so much, because they inspire me. And sometimes I do, but it just depends. Whenever I feel guided to. Anywho's and a doozy. I just thank you guys for being here with me on my journey, and I'm grateful to be a part of yours. And press the belly bell, all of that. And until next time, farewell.